Hello, friends, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kelly, and you are watching Edit with Me. Today, we are going to be taking a super adorable image of this little baby in her mama's arms from raw to ready. And I'm going to be sharing with you my Lightroom skin tone trick. I cannot wait to share this with you. It is going to make your edits so much easier, so much quicker, and get rid of that inevitable, does this skin tone look right choices. So grab a cup of coffee, kick up your feet, sit back, and get ready to edit with me. So we are going to spend our time today and learn a little helpful trick. I am going to make a little confession. You guys are the first people besides my husband I am speaking to today. So if there's a little frog in my throat, it's because it's very, very early in the morning and I got the mood to edit and to talk with you guys. So we are not going to spend time pining and chatting about inspiration and stuff today because I wanted this video to be something you could go back and refer to if you get stuck. So I'm going to keep my Kelly chatter to a little minimum today. I know a lot of you were like, oh man, but I really want this to be helpful to you. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways that this skin tone trick works, and I swear it works every single time. And so many friends and photographers that are editors, they had no idea that you could do this. So I'm going to share it with the world. Let's say that you have a preset that you love. And I'm going to show you how I edited first. Sorry. I'm going to show you how I edited mine first to get to this. But then I'm going to show you with a different, just random preset and show you the results that you can get as well. Okay. So I actually am going to quick edit this for us. I edited this image with my Wandering Tribe Nomadic. Still am in love with those presets. And as with always, anytime you get a preset pack, when you get a tweak that you love, make sure that you save it as a custom preset so that you don't have to keep going back and forth and doing all those same touches. It makes your workflow so much easier. So I'm going to slap on NC7. I just love the peachy tones and the greens that it gives us in this. And then I'm going to make some small adjustments and I'm going to show you my skin tone trick. So I'm going to come down here, and if you've been watching me, you know I always remove that chromatic aberration. That is the bleed through between two colors. So like where the pink and the green touch, if you zoom in really, really closely, you'll see chromatic aberration, and you may not be able to see it on this image, but there's a slight bleed through there. This helps your images seem a little bit crisper. And more well-defined. So I always take that out. I always add in a little bit of texture. I like to put in a little bit of clarity and a tiny bit of dehaze. And then I'm going to slide up here and I'm going to mess with my greens a little. They still seem kind of warm. So I'm going to come in my color mixer. I'm going to pull pine up and pull down that saturation just a touch more. And then I'm going to do that same thing up here. I'm going to add the teeniest bit of green into my image and the tiniest, maybe 2 points of warmth. There we go. That's looking really good. And I shot this pretty even lighting, so I'm not even really needing to do any sort of mass adjustments for the lighting. Okay, so that's looking wonderful. I'm going to show you my skin tone trick. So down here, anytime you get color casts or uneven skin tone, or if you're using a preset, excuse me, like I said, it's super early, but if you're using a preset that messes with skin tone shades, this is a super easy fix. You're going to come to your color mixer, and if you don't play in it a lot, it's going to look just like a tiny little ball or bar. You're going to push the arrow, and there's this target here. It says target adjustment. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that and you're going to drag it over and you'll see a little circle. You're going to hover where your skin seems too saturated or too whatever, too saturated, too yellow, too pink, too rusty, too muddy, whatever your issue is. And you're going to click. When you click and hold, this little temperature bar comes up and you can adjust just the baby's skin tone. I'm going to go all the way down and all the way up so you can see the colors it messes with. See that? So by pulling from left to right, you can mess with the baby's skin tone. So I'm taking the green out of that. You can also mess with saturation on just that hue. So I can make her desaturated. I can make her super saturated just by holding my mouse and moving my mouse around. I have found that that is the easiest trick to fixing skin tones, especially in a preset that you may love the way it does like a field, but you don't like how muddy and orange your subjects get. And I'll show you that in a second. So you can also increase the luminance on that, which is just how much light is in the color, how light the color is or how dark the color is. So I'm going to come back here, and now that I messed with it, she still looks a little bit purple. So I'm going to creep up just nice and slow there. Much better. So I'm going to show you the before and the after of that image. Super easy, right? The last thing I want to do, because it's really bothering me, is get rid of Mama's bra strap. I'm going to try doing that in Lightroom. Hopefully it will work. If not, I'll just go and clone her hair over it. But you never know. I don't love Lightroom's healing tool at all. Let's see if that worked. Oh, it did. Good. So now I can just do a little adjustment here. And you can still see her dress. So I want to change where that's taking from. Come over here. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay, so you can see just by doing that, it gives a whole different look. So I'm going to actually duplicate this photo, and now we're going to have some fun. I'm going to slap on just a random preset, and you guys can see how to do this if you have a specific preset that you love, but it messes up your skin tones, okay? So I put it back to normal. That's our straight out of camera, and we're going to come up here and just randomly pick a crazy... Let's see. Let's go up to luminance, or I love luminous. Let's do awake. Let's do earthy. I love earthy. Okay, so let's say you love those like really dark brown tones in your image, okay? But you don't love the way it makes the baby's skin look. I'm going to pull up the exposure a little bit, pull down the contrast, and I'm going to make it a little bit cooler and a little bit greener. Okay, so see how green the baby's face is here? We're going to use our trick. Just go to your color mixer, grab the target, hover over where it's messed up, and you can fix the baby's skin tone right in Lightroom without having to go and make adjustments. Cool, huh? I love that trick. It works so well for so many things. Getting rid of color casts, any of that stuff. I'm going to come and push up the luminance for the baby's skin a little bit. And actually, I think I even want to do... There we go. That's better. So I'll show you the before and the after. Now, if I was editing this, I would... Obviously, this isn't finished, but this is just to show you how that works. You guys want to do it one more time? We'll do it with a completely like crazy preset that would never work on an image, just so you can see like how well it works. Okay, let's come in here and let's just do a film essentials one. I don't want anything monochrome, obviously. Let's see. These are just like really stylized. Oh, let's do mint. Why not? Look how green that whole image is, right? Okay, let's see if this will work. I haven't done this before, so if it flops terribly, you guys will be here when it does, but you're going to click on your subject's cheek. You're going to pull it. You're going to mess with the saturation until you get it to how you like it. Oh my goodness, this is not with that whole mint flavor. That's not working out, but see, and so now instead of being green, the baby is back to pink. Okay, so I hope you have a really good time with this tool. It is one of my favorites. It has saved me from countless issues where I wanted to use a preset, but I didn't quite know exactly how to fix the skin. And so I hope that that helps you guys. I would love to see some of your edits below, and I have some really exciting big news coming. I am going to be holding a little contest, and for our 25th episode, which that's 5 away, I'm going to do a segment called Edit Your Work, where I take images that you guys have sent to me, raw, straight out of camera images, and we're going to edit through some of those. I think that'll be so much fun. So the link to email your raw images for that will be down in the description box. And if you are not following us on Instagram, I'd love for you to do that. I have KGP Edit with Me is what it's called. So go ahead and look that up. As always, friends, I want you to know that you are loved, you are worthy, you are valuable, my friend, so valuable. And the world needs your lens. Thanks for editing with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.